Welcome to LaTricia Creates. I am LaTricia. In today's video, we are going to see if our Singer Momento will cut out a rhinestone template. Let's take a look at the materials for this project. For this project, I'm going to use my Singer Momento, the 12 by 24 inch Singer Momento standard grip mat. I have the Singer Momento brayer tool, some rhinestone flock, some rhinestones, a rhinestone brush, a rhinestone pickup tool, a scoop, some transfer tape, a piece of parchment paper, and the last thing we need is a design. You ready? Let's make it. The first thing I want to do is put my flock onto the mat. I think that's good. Now we're ready to head over to the MySonet crafting software to upload our design. I'm here in the MySonet crafting software. I'm ready to create my new canvas. I'm going to go down to the 12 by 24 landscape. Click on that. Now I'm going to scroll down to this image. Click on that to insert my SVG file. I'm going over to insert from device. I'm going to grab my file, click open. From here, I'm going to go down to convert to cut paths. Okay. Now I'm going to right click to ungroup. Now that I have it ungrouped, I'm going to separate the two pieces. From here, I'm going to go to the three squares with the check mark. Click on that. That's select all. I'm going to go over to the right hand side to the pencil with the paper to edit. I'm going to go to the center, the 4-point star, click on that. Go down to material color, click on that. Change the color so that they're both the same color to cut on one mat. I'm going to click on purple. Go down to OK. Now I'm ready to send it to the machine. I'm going to go to the top right to the machine. Click on that. Go down to send to machine. Go to next because I have the correct mat. For the material, I'm going to use medium cardstock. Click continue. I'm going to go down here to do not rearrange because I don't want my design at the top. Now I'm going to click next. I already have the mat loaded. I'm going to click continue. I already have the blade loaded. I'm going to click continue. Now it's sending the design to the machine. Once it gets to the machine, I'm going to click start on the machine. It's all done cutting. Now we need to unload the mat. Now for the moment of truth. Should we do it here or at the craft table? Let's see. Let's take a little sneak peek. I don't want to be disappointed. Oh, oh my goodness. It cut. Okay, we're going to do the full reveal at the craft table. This is so exciting. I am back at the craft table ready for the full reveal. I am so excited that this thing cut because you just never know. Look at this. Block dots staying behind exactly where they're supposed to be. Oh, you saw that? That's my fault. Oh my goodness. Couple of dots left behind, just two. And I think it's because my template tore. Look at all those flock dots staying exactly where they belong. There we have it, just a few flock dots. Rest assured that I am going to repair this, but I'm going to cut the template apart, then I'll be ready to brush in the rhinestones. I went ahead and took the excess flock dots out. There were only a couple, and I put it on this mat because this purple flock, it is very sticky. So removing it from the table, I wanted to make sure that it didn't tear any further than it already had. But I wanted to show you that these tears, they're not going to stop me from using this template. I'm going to salvage this template. I'm going to take the parts that tore, make sure the sticky side is down, and I'm going to place them as best as I can. The rhinestones may not fall perfectly in place, but I will just hand place those. I'm going to do the same thing with this, where this came up. Just pat it down, smooth it out, and that's that. So it was the two E's that tore, and on the other side, it was the edge of the R. The only thing with the R is that it kind of split down the middle. It didn't do like the E's did. See that? It just split down the middle. So I just smoothed that down. Now we're ready to fill in the template. It is kind of lumpy here, as well as, well, this is not really lumpy, but it's just not that even. So I don't think the stones are going to fall in place, but I'll just hand place them. The stones that I'm going to be using for this, these rhinestones came from Thebabysbooty. I'm going to be using this Peridot or Peridot AB, and I'm going to use the Champagne AB. I think I'm going to use the Peridot for the outside and the Champagne for the inside. I'm just going to brush them in a circular motion. And hopefully most of them will fall right into place. And we have very little hand placing to do. I'm going to finish this up, then I'll be back for the next step. Just in case you're brand new to rhinestones, I wanted to show you this Rhinestone Pick Up Tool. This is wax, and you just put it down on the rhinestone, like if there's an excess rhinestone or if there are stones missing from the holes and you need to fill them in. You can use this side to push them in. But you want to look to make sure you don't have any extra rhinestones anywhere. Like there, I don't know if you can see it because this is blinging so hard that you might not be able to see it. But there are some extra stones around here that shouldn't be. Like there's one right there. And then there are a couple of places that there are no stones that stones should be. So I'll just move the ones from where they shouldn't be to where they should be. And if there are any extras after that, I'll just move them to put them back in the container. Like there's one there. Here's another one here. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. Now I'm going to clean up all these extra rhinestones. I have this scoop. I'll just brush them into the scoop. Slide them down in the back. Open it up and drop them in there. I'm going to clean up the rest of this off camera. Then I'll be back for the next step. I got the design all cleaned up and ready to go. Now it's time to put on the transfer tape. I'm going to take the backing off. Now I'm going to bring it down over the design, kind of in the shape like a U, and drop it like it's hot. Now I'm going to pick up the transfer tape, and hopefully all of the stones come up with the transfer tape. If they don't come up, just press down on them. I'm going to put the backing back on. Now I'm ready for the other side. Now this side may be a little challenging because of the oopsie on these E's, but we're going to make it work. The more rhinestones you pour down, the more rhinestones go into the hole, the less hand placing you have to do. They're falling in pretty nicely. This one needs some hand placing. I'm going to finish this up offline because I need to put my head in here in order to really see these stones because they are blinging. Once I'm finished, I will be back to show you the next step. For this step, you could use a second piece of transfer tape, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the same piece of transfer tape because I only want to press one time. What I'm going to do is take my piece of parchment paper, lay it on top of my design, and try to line it up as best as I can. When I get it where I want it, I'm going to remove the parchment paper. It's hard for me to see this without my head being directly under there, so I'm going to move this back some in order to get a better view. Here's our finished rhinestone design. I'm not exactly sure what color shirt I want to put it on because I'm not exactly sure that I like these colors. If you have any idea what color shirt I should put this on, please leave it in the comments below. I hope you're able to cut out a rhinestone template as well, and I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep creating.